Hi all. This is the GOvitational final pod. Double elimination, so Norbert has to win 2 best of 3s, I 1 best of 3. He gets to choose play draw. I need to get super lucky, and getting dealt hands like that start are not going to help. This is not a keep, but fortunately they also mull. That's an adequate keep. I guess the lull mage has to go on the bottom because it's a bit too expensive. Although I could dominate, we've talked about this in the sideboard plan, dominating the blight blade. And then that only costs 4, so maybe field research goes on the bottom instead. Either way, this is a keep. So first choice of the game, do we ditch draw power or do we drop symmetry power? I think we'll drop draw power because we've got the Wind Rider as well. So good luck, Norbert. Thank you to Mianthril and Zach, who helped playtest and sideboard options. Cleric on 2. So we'll see how this goes. Fine. We'll drop Wind Rider on 3 because we've got to get our beef out. Birds in the air and all that. We need to avoid Rooster Drakes, amongst others. A Raw Mage suits me fine there. So we will swing first. Drop Fizzy Wizzy. We'll drop another mountain. I don't need as many double mountains as I need triple islands, so that's fine. So Raw Mage might bite the wizard here. Here it comes. Okay. It was bound to happen. So we will drop a land, drop another cleric, and we'll vision end of next turn. And now we are in tempo trouble. Although he's land screwed, so there's some hope. So we'll vision, see what we can see. A trap. We've got some auto pay already, and that's fine. We have to pass the turn. But we now have a trap to avoid being bitten. But they also have a lot of mana. Okay. Oh, that's a nice blocker. So Vanguard can stop Nectarpot blocking. And we can use the trap. We've got to keep swinging. Yeah, I think we had to sacrifice Vanguard. Do we keep Chilling Trap up? Yeah, for bites. Need to avoid Roost. At the moment we can only steal a 2-drop. And now they can Deadly Alliance Cherriks. Plus Phylath's about to come down anytime soon. So many bombs. So many bombs. Need a land to steal a Scoot Swarm, but there's Phylath. He's a 6-drop, so it's a long time before I can Steal it. Okay. To pump. Now I am in trouble. Big trouble. Roost is going off. I think we thought this would happen. We'll sacrifice a cleric to lock him down. Oh boy. We're gonna have to keep swinging. Okay, keep at it. Got to keep chipping away, but we're in serious trouble here because Raw Mage will be able to keep bringing back stuff. Unkicked. That's something. Still looking for that island, I guess. There it is. Two more lands to steal Phylath is quite some time, and I still need to get birds in the air against the inevitable onslaught of roosts. So it might be time to use the Chilling Trap to draw a card. Bugcatcher's unlikely to do it, but fine. Oh boy. Alright, we attack with Charax. We'll have enough mana to do other stuff if we pump it. Yeah. Keeping one up for Electromancer. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. We need to steal Phylath very soon, but even then, there's going to be birds in the air. So, yeah, this game's going to go long, but isn't going to end well for me. I now specifically need, like, Sneaking Guide to push Charax through. Oh boy. So many birds. So many birds. I don't even want to Eruption Phylath because of the Blood Beckoning and the Raw Mage. So what's the line here? Ooh. There is no particularly good line, is there? we swing with Charax, they can use Phylath plus, and then of course Phylath dies and they can Blood Beckon it anyway. So I guess what we need to do is Royal Eruption one of the plants. So we'll do that. Not happy about that. We now can't attack, but at least they can't beckon back Phylath. And if we can somehow get rid of the other plant, dominating it, I guess. Here comes another bird. That's what's going to kill me. Right, so we're definitely dominating the plant now. Right, need to somehow get in the air, but there's 2 more birds coming, isn't there? So, none of this is good. Okay, we're going to take the plant. If you've got Shell Shield, the game's over. Looking for it. Oh. Gotta swing with it. But with Blood Beckoning in hand, it just drops some more. So we'll ping off. Rubbish. We're dead in 2 turns anyway, right? With the birds in the air. I think the other line is dominate one of the drakes, but that just delays the inevitable. So, we are toast here. Royal Mage creating another Drake, bringing back something from the graveyard. This is delaying the inevitable. Yeah, more bites. Nom nom, chomp chomp. Double bite the plant. Yeah, I think I specifically needed to see Goblin Guide to push through Charax multiple times, and I didn't. So, dead next turn. Block. Yeah. Yeah. Diviner blocks 1, still takes 6, assuming nothing else changes. Okay, sideboard plan. We're on the play, so we're going to take out Surefoot, a Cleric, and I'm going to take out a Duelist over the Guide, and we're going to put in Negate, Anticog, Hellion. That's our play plan. Yeah, I mean, that deck had it all there. Got to get under him. And I did not. So we'll see if I can come from behind here. That was a long first game. Best part of 15 minutes. Woo! Okay, here we go. Play, please. No mulligans this time, please. No roost on their side, please. This is fine. 2 drop, 3 drop. Warriors, wizards. We'll drop the... If they drop a blocker, we drop Vanguard. Yeah, perfect. So we will drop Vanguard here. We need to start getting islands down. But Vanguard only... Oh dear. That's probably a punt. I thought when Vanguard was on the battlefield. My bad. But he can attack next turn and the Mystic pumps the Bug Catcher, so we'll see whether it costs me. Fishing for that red. Okay. So we'll put Umara Mystic down pre-combat to pump the rogue. And next time we get the wizard down to pump the mystic, and now we're just going to have to try and get under him. Race the clock. That's a good start. If all you're doing is drawing, there's hope. Right, we still drop the wizard first. Race against time. The evasion's key against Norbert. I'm putting him on a clock. If you can't remove anything, I may have him next turn, but that's a hope. If he locks down the Vanguard, that's problematic for a short while. Okay, Sentinel can block the birds, so he does need to do something about the fact he's going to bite as well. Nice. Yeah. Well, dang it. Okay. Will you accept the Sentinel trade? You will? Okay. Hellion down. Pick up a land. Drop a land. Phylath is going to ruin me here. But I need to race the birds. He's got a flyer. Neatly done. Let's... Oh, we can't quite steal it, can we? Okay, what if we dominate the nectar pot, which then allow us to swing with everything, and he has to block with the diviner? Let's do that. And then we're hoping to one-turn him. Again, this may not be right, but that's the line I saw. Phylath here is bad. Okay. But we'll draw 3. Okay, I like that. Sneaking Guide. And we've got Chilling Trap. If he tries biting. But even next pot can push through with Guide next turn. Yeah. Yeah. 3-4. Curses. Not quite enough with the next pot. Okay, so I think here we block Hellion and Nectar Pot on Phylath. And Chilling Trap it. And we hope he hasn't got Shell Shield. This is going to be awfully close. Thinking about that extra attack. Doing the math. Okay. So we're going to put both of these on Phyleth. We want him to block Hellion over next pot, really. So, yes, we can loot away Fizzy Wizzy. Royal Eruption, please. Anti-cognition's no help at this point. Royal Eruption, please. If we attack with everything, do we win? 2 in the air, blocks 2, 3, no. Then we'll have 4 bodies on the battlefield. And we can snare one of theirs. I need to do the maths here. It's hurting. Keep the guy back. We can snare and put a Wizzy down. Fine. So we need to put Fizzy Wizzy down. And snare a plant. Well, I've given Norbert lots to think about, at least, in match 1. Fizzy Wizzy first. Loot away. Negate. There's Royal. So let's snare a plant and hope to do enough to survive the crackback. Oh god, a bite kills us. No. This is very close. Raw Mage bringing back bites. Good game for me. On to match 2. Surviving the onslaught means we're on to game 3 of this one. So maybe I was too greedy attacking with the Hellion as well. Although I wouldn't have got them on 1. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary. Oh, crap. That's a good game. Oh, I'm doing my maths wrong. Whew. I thought he had one more creature. Oh, well, there you go. I can't do maths. Right, what's our plan on the draw? On the draw, we remove a land, the Surefoot, and a Cleric. And we can keep Duelist in. And we will be surely on the draw for this game. Well, that was tense. And I did not see that win coming out. Right, big draw here. Be good. No roost. Good hand. This is fine. 2 lands, an anti-cog, and some 3-drop creatures. We're keeping this. Sneaking Guide first. Yep. Hope to anti-cog something on 3. And if not, we drop the Duelist in. Yeah, well, anti-cog that. Yeah, because we're now looking to get creatures off, so it's a tempo thing. Mystic. Follow up with some wizards. Fine. We're going to drop this as a land. So we need to get going. Right, we've got Hellion next turn, which can pick Salundi back up. We've got Duelist trying to avoid being bitten at some point. They're fishing for land. Roost first then, from the look of things. See if we can negate off the top. No. We may keep Duelist up for the bite as much as anything. Oh boy. Is it happening? It is happening. Ruh-roh. 2 in the yard isn't enough. Do we put the Duelist in to mill to 4? We're not going to get far left anytime soon. Okay. Coral Helm allows us to loot and boosts the Mystic. I guess we want to ditch the land, really. No, we'll ditch the duelist to allow us to play the Hellion next turn. We need to just push through all the damage we can, so... Eek. Bites are coming. Yep. Gotta start there. Gotta start by biting the surfer. We're gonna get some landfall as well. What fun. Ooh, I'm gonna take all of that. We will start by field. Ooh, we're going to Hellion instead. Oh man, we're almost certainly smoke here. What can we do? We can only do 7 damage, and we're likely to get run over the next turn. Alright, let's start by doing field research, see if we can pull another land. Okay, we ditch Hellion at this point, because we're not playing it. And we draw 2 more lands. So we will snare that plant. Push through 5 damage and hope to live another turn, where we will try and dominate something of theirs, but this is not looking good. Yeah, swinging everything is definitely best. Right. Is there a way out of this mess? Ambusher on Stomper, 3 damage. Block these 2, 3 more damage. So I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. 3. Block, block, 3 more. Yeah. Woo! Oh well, there may have been some lines I missed there, so I welcome comment. It was very cerebral. But we will rock on. I will send Norbert a challenge this time. Alright then, let's see if we can keep our fingers crossed for match 2. Well. Yeah, I mean, there may have been another line there that I completely missed, or I could have held back and tried to push through later. Maybe I got greedy, but, you know, I still have a lot to learn about this game. And it's only thanks to all the sparring with Mianthril and the sideboard talking with Zack and briefly with Murph, which has got me this far. So I'm fine being in the top 2 rather than the top 1. But let's see how it goes. Right, let's see if I can win the die roll. I cannot, so let's hope I get a nice deal. I do not. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I am not keeping a 0 lander. But Norbert has been mulling, so maybe I'll get a lucky break here. No, he keeps. I got a mull. Now I've got a fistful of hands. Lands and hands. Right, I'm going to put an island on the bottom, because I'm all 1s and 2 drops. Right, let's get out the gate. This is not the fastest hand I've ever seen. Chipping away with a duelist? I might as well. Mountain next. Get ready to dominate something. Even the Blight Blade if it drops, but 1 land at a time, eh? Ooh. I absolutely will Royal Eruption it. Smart. Lol Mage into Roost. Or just a bite for now. Ooh boy. Yep, fine. Lots of land coming. Okay, we're going to kick down Familiar. We'll worry about Diviner later on. We've still got Domination to come if we want to steal something, but Phylath's coming quite soon. Okay, next pot gums up the ground. We'll drop Windrider Wizard so we can begin looting. Do we royal the Nectar pot? I guess we do. We want to be fast, right? We don't want him to gain life. Shell Shield? Yeah, possibly Shell Shield. Blah. What do we want to ditch here? Electromancer? Yeah, Electromancer, because it doesn't do anything for the ground game. Domination is very expensive. We'll drop Domination, and we'll keep our creatures up. This may be an error. So we can go Electromancer into Diviner next turn. Oh dear. Oh dear dear. And now the bites can come too. Roiled a second too soon. Okay, so we'll keep Cherex and loot the land away. And now we're just hoping to get through the air before the scutes go off. Which they will. It's just bomb after bomb. Norbert's got a great deck. It's like, do I hate the Familiar? Do I hate the Swarm? Do I hate Phylath? Do I hate any of his beefy stomperies? Where do I begin? So Royal Mage may be bringing back Reclaim here, if he's looking in the graveyard. But first a Snare. Not wrong with that. And now comes 2 more Scutes. I'm in a whole lot of trouble. Might as well attack with the Necromancer as well. Oh, this is going to be a long, hard road. Yep, my greed roiling the Nectar Pot has definitely counted against me. Another turn and I could have stopped. Well, Scute Swarm couldn't have stopped because they would have gotten one off. So this is life, I guess. But I'm gonna be up against it. Swing with everything. Pump once with Cherex. Put Fizzy Wizzy down. Well, it doesn't allow me to loot. I'll wait a turn. The extra body doesn't do a ton. So if I wait a turn, see if I draw a land, and then I can Fizzy Wizzy loot the land and draw with the Windrider Wizard. But I'm not quite sure what I'm hoping for. I'm in all sorts of trouble here. Reclaim's going to pick up 2 lands, so we're going to have 8, then 16 Scutes. Rutrow. Big trouble here. Big trouble. And of course, although Scutes, they can chump with Charax, chump against Charax all day long. Ruh-roh! Hate you say? Why not? So we will Fizzy Wizzy. Ditch a land. Loot the land. We don't have a Cinderclasm, so I'm not quite sure what we're looking for. So 16 Scute Swarms coming up. We can only hope Norbert breaks Arena and causes a draw, eh? Hyuk, hyuk, hyuk. We may as well remove some of these, including the original, the OG. We keep Chilling Trap up for Windrider looting later. This is going terribly well. Doesn't do a lot, apart from, yeah, delay the inevitable. I think that'll do. Let's just check. 13 attacks, 11. Yeah, I'm dead. Let's stop watching Scutes multiply. Sideboard plan on the play. Surefoot Duelist and Cleric out. Anticog, Hellion, negate in. Right, well, I've done so well for so long, it's only a matter of time before luck runs out. Let's see if we can squeak a win here and get it really tense. But Norbert's got a great deck. Bombs galore, just the right amount of splashing. Looks funny at first, but really comes together. Undeniably a good deck, and definitely worthy of being champion, whereas my kind of averagely put together deck is. So here we've got no red. I feel like this is a mull just because we've got to get going fast. If we top deck a red, we're laughing, but we can't guarantee it. So it's a mull. Now we're going to have to put domination on the bottom and pray. But it's a fast deck. All 2 drops. Bugcatcher next. Let's see if we can get going. Hey ho, hey ho. Alright. Drop 1 swing. Bugcatcher next, because we've got nothing we want to loot away with Fizzy Wizzy. Okay. Bugcatcher can kill through Fizzy Wizzy. We're going to ditch the ambusher, because we've already got a warrior and we can go cleric for full party. And we really want land, which we got. So we've got the cleric and we've got royal eruption. It's sad to loot away a creature, but we needed to find land fast. That's sad. Well, if we're going to play fast and we're going to stop them getting land, we've got to swing while we can. So I'm going to royal another next pot. I'm sure we'll see a Scute Swarm in a second. And we're going to play fast. Fast and loose. Roost. Roost. The game, I believe, is over. You never know. If we can use the guide to push through, but if not, we've got a worthy victor here. Looking for a bite. A bite treat. Not yet. Okay, so we are going to put Cherix up because the guide makes him more nibbly. Shell Shield? With kick? No? Okay, well we got lucky there. So we're hoping Guide plus Cherix can keep nibbling away. But it's a big ask. Phylath Zone. Royal Mage bringing back something to kick. Okay, so now we're going to start running right up against it. We just got to hope we keep binking islands before they get a bite. So he's got to choose between kicking Field Research for a Drake or just drawing it to hope to pull a bite. And I need to try and get Chilling Trap off the top. Well, perhaps my greed in Game 3 of Match 1 undid me, and I might have had a way through, but it would have taken a smarter player than me, so I can live with that. We'll see how this ends. With a bang or a whimper. If we can dodge the bite, which we can't, there it is. Alas. So I'm now pretty much toast. Seafloor Stalker off the top. Stalker will do it. Have a punch, why not? Light Blade? No? Okay, well I got lucky there. But we still swing with both. Activate. And now it's just thoughts and prayers. Seafloor Stalker can still win in 2 turns. But, you know, when you're up against 5 cards in hand, things do not look rosy for you. There it is. So much beef. And can get a bite back. Or Field Research, of course. Infinite card advantage. Gotta be Seafloor Stalker. Okay, that's something. Should have done the Diviner after combat to represent lethal. That was an error on my part. I can live with it though, as I've lived with so many errors in my life. End result probably the same. Seafloor Stalker, Seafloor Stalker. I have a 1 in 25 shot of a Seafloor Stalker. And then, of course, I need to avoid it being bitten. Let's not forget. So I'm pretty much toast. The last hour has been fun, but has certainly not been fruitful for me. But I was lucky to beat Norbert in the round of 3, so I'm accepting of my fate. And it's been fun, and it's nice to have had people who are prepared to help playtest and look at decks and talk through stuff. So credit where credit's due to all the players, those who have helped, the many. Nope. So 10 damage next turn. Sadly, Seafloor Stalker did not come off the top. If I attack with the Diviner, I get to draw a card, which could be Stalker, which I could hardcast, and they wouldn't have lethal next turn. So I think I have to send the Diviner in to draw a card. Very smart. Deny the card draw. Sadly, my Royal Eruption is in my graveyard, and I have no way of returning it to my hand. And that's game. I'll let them swing for victory. Great deck. Very well-deserved win for Norbert. Falling at the final hurdle isn't too shameful for me, so I'll let it slide. Good game. Well played, Norbert. Excellent stuff. Well, comments welcome, because I've probably punted away a bunch of stuff in that game. I'd love to learn more. But this is a good place to do it. Thanks to Amurph for the GOvitational tournaments, for running and corralling. Thanks so much to Mianthril, who did tons of playtesting. Very willing, very helpful. Thanks to him. Thanks to Zach, who we shared a bunch of phone calls on sideboard plans and looking at decks and drafts. Thanks to Murph for a quick chime in against Norbert's deck. The sideboard plan was perfectly imperfect, but that is life. Lots of fun. Welcome comments. Happy to finish second. That's good enough for me. So thanks a lot, and congratulations to Norbert. Good stuff. Thanks a lot all.